What's up, everybody? Tim Anderson here, aka Renfill. Welcome back for some more pop culture fun. And today we're diving into the House of Dragons show, teaser trailer thing, which, to be fair, I haven't watched yet. We're going to watch that here. This is kind of going to be a reaction video, somewhat. But also, this is mostly just me saying, I kind of don't care. Like, Game of Thrones was good. It was fun. I enjoyed it, yes, including even the finale. But I have a hard time continuing to want to be invested in a show or a franchise where the author just doesn't seem to give a crap anymore and is so old that he's going to die before it's all finished. So I'm just kind of like, meh about the whole thing. I mean, it's fantasy, cool. I'll watch it, sure. But am I hyped about it? I don't think so. Obviously, I haven't watched the trailer yet. That's what we're going to do during today's episode. So if you like that kind of stuff, hopefully you will follow along, like the videos, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all those good things, so that you can get more stuff like this delivered to you. And don't forget, you can always join our Discord. Links are down below, and you can say thanks with a super thanks or a membership or however you want to support the channel. It'd be awesome if you did. So let's take a look here. I did a quick Google search, and I think this will be the first one. House of Dragons official teaser trailer, HBO Max, and let's hope that we don't get hit with a copyright claim for doing this. Let's go ahead and let's full size this and minimize my face.
What is this brief mortal life, if not the pursuit of legacy?
I, Rickon Stark.
I, Corlys Velaryon. I, Ormond Baratheon.
Promise to be faithful
to King Viserys
and to his named heir.
Princess Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
We play an ugly game. You have the determination to win it.
History does not remember blood. It remembers names.
So, I mean, here's my gut reaction takeaway after seeing that right away. It looks like there's lots of special effects. It looks like that's a cool title screen. Where did it go again? Like that's actually really cool looking, but that's just a graphic. Um, it looks good. It looks amazing visually. There is some really cool backstory here, in terms of who this family is and what they lead to in the Game of Thrones, or as we should call it, the Song of Ice and Fire. But that series isn't even finished yet, so we're at least 2 books away from that ever having a completed ending. So it makes me wonder, A, what is, what could he potentially end up changing in those last 2 books as it relates to this? And is it even relevant to have this show come out? This is my big question here. I feel like they're just chasing money at this point with another Game of Thrones spinoff. And remember, at one point in time, I believe there were as many as like half a dozen spinoff projects that were being projected to be in the works because Game of Thrones was such a global phenomenon at the time. And then the ending disappointed millions of their fans, and it just kind of everything just kind of started dropping off little bit by little bit by little bit. Let's kind of dive into this again real quick.
What is this brief mortal life?
I mean, visually, this is just stunning.
If not the pursuit of legacy.
Oh, and look, we've got a dragon egg. Can I not speak today? It has a dragon egg. There is a dragon egg. I said dragon age because I'm playing Dragon Age right now. Anyway, we see a dragon egg. Cool. And we see paranoid other humans. Let's skip forward here. We get dragon riders. That's definitely someone riding a dragon.
I, Rickon Stark.
I, Corlys Velaryon. I, Ormond Baratheon.
All swearing fealty.
Promise to be faithful
To King Viserys.
and to his named heir.
Princess
Okay, so King Viserys promising to be loyal to him. We know how that turned out for everybody involved.
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra Targaryen.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
This brings to mind something else, by the way. As I recall, George.R.R. Martin has never actually written anything about this. He just has outlines and notes about the history. So this is more or less going to be them creating their own version of his outline. I don't know. Can anybody tell me in the comments below, like, what is George R. R. Martin's involvement with this show, and how much is it keeping him from finishing A Song of Ice and Fire? That map, by the way, is freaking epic. I'm assuming that's a map. That's very well done. Again, visually stunning. You know,
Ugly game.
hang on.
We play an ugly game.
Oh, look at that. They're playing a Game of Thrones, espionage and secrecy and backstabbing and, oh, yes, political intrigue. Okay. Dragon egg once again.
You have the determination to win it.
By the way, I can't remember his name as an actor, but he is a brilliant actor. Can't remember his name though.
The determination to win it.
History does not remember blood.
Okay, so again, I feel like this is all visually very stimulating, but I don't know how good it's going to be story-wise, and I really can't judge it yet because it hasn't come out, and so we'll have to wait and see. But one of the things I've always said about Game of Thrones, and I know other people have said the same, is that in the first early seasons of the show, it was so focused on storytelling because they didn't have a big budget that it became the global phenomenon it became because of the fact that it came from a small place. It came from a place where they didn't have a budget for these huge SFX shots, VFX shot, I should say, and so they had to make the actors had to be good, the writing had to be dialed in, everything had to be tight because they couldn't spend budgets on these huge movie level special effects. That's no longer the case. We can see here that they're absolutely willing to blow tens of millions of dollars on epic special effects that look like they're taken straight from a feature film. That right here, not gonna lie, it looks absolutely freaking amazing, but it's not a story in and of itself. This is just a cool looking dragon, which Reign of Fire had really cool looking dragons, and that was definitely a cult film if you've never seen that with Christian Bale and Matthew McConaughey. Cool dragons don't make a show, so I don't know. My thoughts after seeing this trailer are still kind of like cool. Like, I'm really hoping it's going to be a good show. I don't feel hyped, if that makes sense. I'm definitely on the fence of Martin needs to hurry his ass up and finish the frickin' books and stop worrying so much about spin-off sequels, but I also understand why it's that way for him. He spent a lot of years as a prolific author but not a famous author or a wealthy author. And then later in his life, Song of Ice and Fire made him into a famous, rich individual, and so now he's reaping in those rewards, and he's got so many offers being thrown at him. He's taking everything he can because why not? Totally get that. But also at some point, the franchise that made you famous in the first place is the one that you need to finish. You owe it to the fans. So this is my kind of calling out of George R.R. Martin at the same time as saying it's cool that you've got another show on HBO about your characters and your world and everything else, but hurry up and finish the books. I think that plea is going to fall on deaf ears, but anyway. Love to hear your thoughts on the trailer. What do you think this show is going to be like? I mean, I suppose it's they're willing to spend enough money. It's probably going to go for at least a multi-season run. How many seasons it gets, I suppose, remains to be seen based on viewership. Are you going to watch it? Comments are down below. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all those good things. And if you can and you would like to support my journey as a content creator on YouTube, because I'm still a pretty small dude, go ahead and hit the super thanks. Join as a member. There's some cool perks you can get in for under $3 a month. There's also a Patreon page for the World of the Weave and the Void that my brother and my wife and I are working on. It's patreon.com/ Wandering Hermits. The three of us being the Wandering Hermits. We have our 5th edition tabletop books coming out in June. There is a point and click adventure game due out later this year. You can download the free demo today. And of course, the book series, which is a lot like Dragonlance if you like that kind of stuff, all being done through the Patreon page. So check it out. See you in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy. Happy reading, viewing, etc. Until next time, everybody.